So I went and dropped some beans on Breion, like, you know, being casual. He was like, keep your little beans, buddy. And I said, bitch, like, what? Like, in my mind, I'm like, what did I do? So I got on my live and started explaining the situation. Robert lined with him. And that's when he started the whole faggot this and faggot that. I said, but you the same bitch that said that you and Shaky's relationship was a storyline, but you text me and said that it wasn't. And then he basically tried to say, oh, you lying, this, that, and the third. So I pulled up the receipts, girl.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Of course he goes to Peg Leg. They all go to Peg Leg's panel whenever something. Brendan is still a tired ass, like, scary ass bitch, so that's where they all run to whenever they get.
You teach him how to vote.
Oh, my.
I could teach him how to Vogue.
Oh, my.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know, nah, okay, I can't. I just, you know, Brandon, my people. Hey, how you doing, baby? Oh my God! Oh, thank you. I didn't even know. This is weird now. I don't even know how to like. I'm waiting on the police right now because I have to make a police report because he's actually making like all kind of terroristic type threats and stuff. Like I don't know if you got a chance
You
to
need
do
to,
it.
you
But
might need to get I'm not even gonna lie to you, Shake. You might need to get a restraining order.
yeah, I will do that too. I'm waiting on the police to come now. I did a phone report and they're saying the police has to come out to like my place to find like I guess do whatever they do. But
And
I'm
I will
going to.
definitely send you the receipt because it shows that he's bipolar. Because it's like, I feel like this all stemmed because that night that he got into it with the security and you was doing your shit with Trina and the people was trying to get you to go over there and figure out what's wrong with him. It was just like, girl, what is it like, girl? Listen.
No, that's not even that. The one time I had a show, oh my God, he actually was like he wanted attention when every time I do something that doesn't involve him, or anytime I did something that didn't involve him, he always wanted that attention. So it was like he make a big spectacle. Like one time
Mm-hmm.
I was at a show on the mic and my phone is blowing up like help him, go help him. And like I'm literally in I'm in Houston and he's in Memphis. Oh, no, I was in Dallas at the time. One of the two, I can't remember exactly where it was. But it was like, ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? So I give I give the DJ the mic and I say, look, let me get us a little 10-minute break. And I go outside and he did a whole, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to type thing. Anytime I did something or an interview, when I was doing interviews and stuff, and it didn't involve him or he wanted something to do it, he wanted to just be around it. Even when we had like when I had my so-called uncle last day of Bigo, let me sit on the panel. Like it's buku text. Let me sit on the panel. Let me sit on the panel. Like anything that didn't have anything to do with him, he's built a whole case or narrative, and it was just like, God, I do have a life. I do have stuff that I do without you. Like what the fuck? And so
And that's
then
not a
if
lie
I
because when you did my interview, he was down in the comments knowing you was trying to get this interview to be top tier. I hate to say it. And then he's down in the comments trying to make it about him. Everybody seen it. Llama was like, bitch, this is not even about Breion. This is about Shaky doing an interview.
like I couldn't even do my job without him trying to just make the narrative in regards to something to him. This was just oh my God.
And
And so like even right now.
that's the reason why I've been ignoring it because I'm like, I let Stone say however he feels, whatever. But I know Shaky, we had a conversation, and Shaky is more prioritized about making sure his products get out, making sure
Uh-huh.
painting. He's not going to keep going back and forth and exaggerating something where I think Breion currently is still doing that. So I'm sure he's loving this that we have going on right now, which is why he's running over to Peg Leg's panel. But the reality of it is like me and Shaky's hasn't really been addressing it. Shaky's got other shit going on. He's talking about in products, so I know you've been ignoring it. So it's just it's a little bit much.
Right.
Oh, and don't forget, the feds have picked up my charges. I don't want to think I'm
And
deflecting about
listen,
that. I have
the
that
girls
covered.
that was saying
I
that
don't want to talk
that
about.
Breion,
I don't care about her.
right. And the girls that was trying to say like I was on Breon's dick. Girl, let me tell you something. Look at this message. This is when we first started texting. This is Breion, and it's not something that should be text at all. That's what he said to me. Now, girl, you and I both know, bitch. What else would he not want me to have in text, bitch, that could get his ass? Probably he would always like, girl, I'm not, bitch, I'm not a dumb girl.
What?
I'm not a dumb girl. I'm not a dumb girl. And then
Wait,
this is the shit she started doing. The ex of Shaky's face. I'm trying to get my show together. And then he's saying Shaky trying to run him off the app. But
hold up.
mind you, this is
Hold
all.
up. We have the girl here. Hold up. Shaky, I'm going to drop you down. Give me just a second. I'm going to drop you down. Okay, love?
Okay, certainly.
Oh, she's here.
Hey, girl. Motivated.
Not the
My girl. Go ahead, boo.
What's up, y'all? I was
Motivated.
trying. Now, somebody had just called me saying something about what I don't know what I did.
You know you didn't do anything. So the
Mm-hmm.
girl so the girl's basically trying to say that what you told me was a lie, and that the only reason why you mad is because you couldn't get money out of the family or some shit. So
I
I
ain't
want
never asked now, bitch, for a motherfucking dime. But I get my own motherfucking money. I wake up with mine.
what
I sit on my ass and make money. I ain't never asked a broke ass bitch for a motherfucking thing. See, y'all wasn't gonna do this with Breion. I dropped my badge and went on about my motherfucking business. But what a bitch ain't gonna do, they ain't gonna play with me.
so what exactly happened with when it pertaining to you being in the family and with
I just dropped my badge because when the shit got back to the family on what the fuck he had going on, he was acting like he was motherfucking lost, knowing you sent that girl out there to do a man's motherfucking job, and that shit was dangerous as fuck for that girl.
come
That's why I
on.
dropped my badge. Cause any real ass nigga wouldn't send no bitch out there to do no man job.
so we just figured out because the family members came up here and the top tier family was all in here. Some of them are in here still, and they were saying that Breion didn't know he's been on live acting law. I mean, being
He
not
a motherfucking lie. So okay, so ask Shaky, was it true
well.
that he broke up on because
He
he
did.
seen the pictures that she was sending Breion of him in the fucking club?
Hello, it's me.
So did Shaky say that was true or not?
He said that was true.
Oh, okay, like don't lie on me. I ain't done shit. But drop my badge and he blocked me because I dropped my badge. What you expect a whole lot of women to sit around you? Hell no. I ain't no dumbass motherfucker. And first of all, if you really want to be real, I ain't never applied for no badge for no motherfucking family. You just got a family and start sending out badges, and that's how motherfuckers got your badge. I ain't know I was in his family until I started getting inboxes from their group chat. But I carried the motherfucker because Big O is not important to me. I don't give nobody on here, and I ain't no host.
And she was mad respectful. She just said, "Girl, I just thought that was really messed up." And she was speaking from a space of being a woman. And
Tom just had asked me, am I gagging or is it true? Cause he didn't see the badge on my name, and I told him that I dropped it. He asked me why, and I was honest with him. What I'm lying to him for? What him and
right,
Breion got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. The only
yep.
reason why I ever said something to Shaky is because Shaky disrespected me, so I'm gonna hold up for my own. Cause Breion was not holding up for nobody in his motherfucking family.
Wait, what do you mean Shaky disrespected you?
When
Was
he had went to reading Breion family and all that, and that's why I spoke up for myself. But personally, I ain't got nothing against Shake. I don't know him.
Oh yeah. You were saying just in the crossfire reading the okay, got it, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were just trying to figure everything out. So, with everything, and Shaky just clarified what exactly happened with
They
why.
saying online that Big O don't just send out badges. What I got to lie about that for? I didn't know I had his fucking badge. I ain't applied for no badge. Can't nobody show you now receipt where I applied for a fucking badge.
but she could have clicked on something that she. There are ways you could do certain things, and you know what I'm saying. Like
Can send,
that.
you can okay. So I'm the co-founder, and I'm also a founder of the God's Family. You can send out requests for people, and they click.
100.
Yeah, I can send some.
If I clicked it, I didn't know I clicked it, but
Can,
I ain't never applied to be in his family. I didn't even know he had a family.
how was it when you were in the family?
I mean, it was just like being on Big O. What was special? Other than emoji.
Was there any like talk about like all the stuff that you see now regarding to what's going on with Shaky with him? Because Shaky's been ignoring him, but you see he's still going.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like it was a lot of lies in between this shit when it was going on. That's why I ain't had shit to say. My thing is, if you don't give a fuck about a motherfucker, why you sending somebody to troll this man in real life?
Motivated.
Y'all say this man down there 7 feet, 600 pounds. If he had to smack the life up out this motherfucking girl, then what?
I like her. I like her. She's
I
she.
can't respect no motherfucker that do no shit like that. And Breion need to play with his ass and don't play with me because I'm in Memphis with Breion at.
Whew, hold on.
Cause I ain't done nothing to him but drop my badge. Okay, so what?
I
You
want.
ain't nobody benefiting off that badge for Breion. Breion got a family to suck their motherfucking ass dry.
Oh, bitch, I'm here. Hey, Google, turn on the lights.
I know some of y'all came in by
She ate
accident.
that. She ate that for breakfast. I don't know who. She was in his family, but she ate that for breakfast. I can't take. I can't. I can't.
I kind of want. I
Yeah,
kind of
so
want. Just a second, motivated. Can someone? Because I like to clear shit up. Okay. Because this is it's given too much. It's given stalker. It's given like every day. And tell Breion to tiptoe his ass back over here.
Well, as
Because
Breion tiptoes his ass over here, because I've been waiting for you to have a panel like this. Okay? Now, let me be very clear. And this is what a lot of people don't
he
understand
already
about
came,
me
but
and
then he
Zeus.
left. He
He
came
needs to
screaming
come
and
back.
come back. Cause
He
I'm
needs to
not,
come back and
I'm
stop
not gonna.
yelling.
This is not gonna be, this is not like, bitch. Let's get it out. Cause like, you
Right.
can't be lying and then saying all this stuff and then threatening. It's just too much. And then you go and get a. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And listen, and let's be
Well, he got a
very
police report.
clear. When Breion
First thing,
and
question about. I'm
Shaky
waiting for
first
it.
got together, me and Robert was here for it. And I just want Breion to be
Yeah.
very clear, bitch. I was happy for Shaky, not for you. And that's what most of the
He said
people
that.
were. We were happy for Shaky. And what I'm trying to say is, one thing about me and Zeus, we don't go and search around for tea, bitch. The tea runneth over. Okay? So my whole
Now,
thing
I
is,
saw
I was
he said
never.
that you was he said that the text messages was one thing, but he did say on Brandon's panel just now that you had a illicit type of thing that you was trying to see his dick or some shit like that, or something that was not the thing that was not supposed to allegedly not talked about on. This is just what he just said on Brandon's panel. He
You know
said
Okay.
what?
that.
You know what I think we should do? I think we should put you in the big box, Stone, and review those messages really quickly because I think people would like a better
But are there
understanding.
are there any, like, this is what I'm asking you, because this is what, because then he
Let
said I
me
was
go
girl
in
that
the
grew
big
full
box.
stop.
I'll talk. I got it. Because this is
What
what I
show the
was trying
messages?
to do. Well,
No,
I'm
but
gonna
was there
show the
any type of
messages.
kind,
I'm gonna show the
just
messages, but I'm gonna be real with you.
no,
Wait,
I
wait,
never
show me.
wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait. What were you saying, Shaky? Wait, he's gonna ask you something. What?
like. I don't. It's like I don't care. Please don't think I care. I do not. I assure you, I don't care. But
Wait,
if there
you
was a
mean like,
kind
was there anything that Breion was saying to Stone, like,
no.
while
If there was anything
or
that I
advice,
was saying to
but
Breon,
yeah, because he just said that on he just said that on Brandon's panel before he dropped.
well,
He just said
I would
that
like to
Stone was
talk.
showing you, oh, but Stone,
I
she
would
was saying
like to
Stone was
talk.
trying to see my dick or something, and he's like he
I would
not showing
like
you
to
the
talk.
messages from wherever or some type
So
of something. But go ahead, talk
let's
about
be very clear, and I want to be honest with y'all. I never wanted to fuck on Breon.
I need
Okay?
to get
That's no
something.
tea and that's no shade. And one thing about me, girl,
it.
because I know how the girls on Bigo are, I only send shit like that to grown men. That's number one. Number two, I have
Okay.
learned to have a respect and a love for Shaky. That is one situation I never, ever tried to embark on. Every time him and Shaky fell out, bitch, I never was like, ooh, Breon, the time is here, this, that, and the third. Now, what I will tell you is, I said to Breon, you have a way of talking to people, and you probably could talk a bitch out of their panties, bitch, but it won't be me. And Robert can tell you, every time y'all broke up, I would be like, girl, I hope they fix it. I hope they get it right. I put it on Raymond Wise, the man that bitch is over there talking about, my dad best friend. Breon is not a popping nigga on Bigo. Shaky, if I was gonna get fucked and sucked by anybody that is worth a coin, it would have been you, bitch. It would have been you, girl. They saying you going to jail, bitch. I would have been running Sips Cosmetics, bitch, while you was up in the pen, bitch. Breon, I have never tried to do anything with Breon. I have not sent Breon nothing more than maybe a few treasures and stuff like that. He is lying. And he is the one that texted me and said, what I have to tell you should not be text. And you know why? Because, bitch, if I would have screen recorded it, his ass would be gagging. That's why.
But what
I've
was it?
never
What
tried.
was it? What was it?
He never told
Like,
me.
what was
He
it?
never told. He never told me. He
Okay,
never
show the
told me.
message. Go back to the message because you're in the big box now.
Hold on.
So we see.
I gotta screenshot it and send it to you, or send it to myself. Give me 1 second.
Okay, child. This is ooh, and I want him to come over because I'm gonna give him I'll give him the floor. I'll give him the floor to clear up why he's acting confused about the girl with the phone, who is obviously sending him photos. I'll give him room to clarify why he's talking about Stone's dead best friend but also saying that Stone is threatening him. And I'll also give him clarity to why is he still addressing you, Shaky, because you don't address him at all.
And why the fuck is he lying? Like I get mad at somebody about some damn money.
And they said that you was in the family and you was mad because
1 second.
you were trying to get money out the family.
Hey, what? I don't even know if now one of them got no money.
Of the
I
top
ain't asked
tier.
nobody for shit. I done tried to help Breion before
Helped him how?
Wow.
when Shaky turned his phone off.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
I ain't
have
never
the
asked
I have the
Breion for shit.
screenshot. Sorry,
Hold
y'all.
up, Stone. Pause. Motivated. Let me switch you right on over. Now, Motivated, can you say that again? What happened?
I ain't never asked nobody for no money.
No, when he turned the phone
Only
off,
time that some money was spoke on was when he asked for help when Shaky turned his phone off.
did he ask for help from the family or specifically you?
The family.
No, Shaky
Shaky know
turned his
he
phone
asked the
off.
family for help because people in the family was sending him cash out and he returned them back to the family.
I return the bank. Let me tell you why. You heard me? Let me tell you why. I say this. I don't want your people money. I don't want your people money. That's not what the fuck I want. I was like, I was like, you pay your phone bill. You have a system to you. I don't want your people saying they sent me nothing like I'm extorting you or anything like that. I was like, I don't want nothing from them. If
I
I have a deal
wasn't
with you, I
one of
want
the
to.
people. I wasn't in
I
one of the
return.
people that sent
So,
Shaky no money though. And the reason why I
but see,
didn't cash out Shaky because they already say Shaky a scammer and my real name on my cash app. So I wasn't sending him
well,
shit off my cash app with my real name on it.
well, that's what they say. But the person you're getting that from is him. But anyway, listen, I don't scam people, bitch. I scam the motherfucking government and motherfucking corporations because people don't have money for
Nah, I
things.
wasn't getting it from him. I was getting it from everybody on the internet.
But okay, gotcha. So anyway, long story short, bring it back to it. I did return everybody money. I never kept none of their money. Is that you? Can you
Big Ned,
corroborate
you
that?
don't know if I stood by a motherfucking thing. I ain't stood by no motherfucking lies. I ain't said shit that wasn't true. I stood
What you
up for
did
my
say?
motherfucking self because Shaky spoke on me. I ain't stood by nail
I
like
did what?
Brie on the toe, so don't lie on me.
But listen, but can you corroborate or say yes or no? Did I return the money or not?
Yeah, you did.
I returned. There's nobody sent me no money for his phone bill, and if they did send it to me, I returned it. I refunded it back to them. I don't want y'all money. Like that's not what's up. I sent it back to everybody that sent me. And don't think it was something. It was like $5 and $10, $25, something like that, and it all added up to about $50 or something. And I sent it all back. Don't send me no money. Not for him.
Wait, okay, so do you have the message in the specific box?
Yes, I do.
Oh, all right.
So
Have
this is the first time him.
They
Can
hate
I get
scammers
off
until
at
it's time.
18?
Until I, they
Can I
hate
get off at 18? No tea, no
one
shade.
second.
I'm in here making some greens.
And then they hate scammers. They hate scammers until it's Christmas time and y'all wanted them iWatches, but my DMs was blowing up. Y'all hate scammers until y'all wanted them iPads. Y'all hated scammers. Y'all hate scammers right now until y'all hit me up and want something. He hates scammers right now, but when he was hungry, he hit me up and said he needs something to eat. Y'all hate scammers until y'all signed in my DMs and want a motherfucking girl who got the iWatches, who got them new fucking bags, who got them new Chanels. Y'all lovers did her. Girl, stop it. Girl, make up your fucking mind. The fuck wrong with y'all? Like y'all hate scammers. Who y'all hate scammers?
Can,
I
can,
ain't know
can
a
I,
bitch ass that go
can I,
first
Robert? Can I at
motherfucker.
least get off a zero? We got 2,600 people. Can I at least get off a zero? Somebody put me on a
Girl,
little 100 bean or something, girl.
girl, I was singing
Because,
I
bitch,
watches the whole. I was singing I watches and perfume and shit the whole Christmas. The bitch ain't saying nothing.
thank
They
you.
loved me then. They wanted them, but when they wanted their fucking flash me, they loved me then. But all of a sudden, now today, you hate scammers. Bitch, girl, stop it. Stop
Now
it.
let's be clear. Let's be clear.
The
Y'all
fuck?
sitting here, the girls is trying to sit here and say that. That's who text who first. This is Breion, and it's not something that should be text. Because I told him, he said, Stone, I got to tell you something. And I said, well, here's my number, text me. Then I said, send it on audio. I won't keep it. I said, I'm not messy like that. Then I said, hey, what you doing? My bad. I got my show. Look at this. Look at it. Real people, hold up. Real so obsessed with Shaky. Real people with real problems need real advice from a real man. Every Sunday. Crossed out Shaky, couldn't even get a real flyer, and put single therapy. And then got Beyonce right there talking about irreplaceable, right? Then he trying to run me off the app. And trust me, when I say that I'm really being the bigger person and trying to stay in my own lane. Let me go to the next one. Because we don't
Oh,
have that
yeah.
many
Now we didn't
messages
see
yet.
these messages.
How did I try to run him off the app? I never said nothing
And
about
then
him. I
he
kept
said,
talking, please.
he's doing very petty stuff to me because of what I know. This isn't a lightweight situation. I said, well, just stay positive. I will. You better. Hey. He said, I said, how are you? He said, it's about to happen. That was when he went off on Shake. He said, it's about to happen. Then I said, what? He said, Shakey's live. During that, I said, Lord damn. And then I said, I definitely want to hear your side. Because I think that was when Robert had, I think that was at a time where you had discussed with Robert your side or something, bitch. I don't know. It was too
Right,
much. So we didn't really
right.
text like that from that point on. And then this is when she had popped those 22 Skittles. And I said, it's Stone, what's the matter? Call me. Boo, what's wrong? Breion, what's wrong? Breion, please let me know you
Mm-hmm.
okay. I lied on Shaky and said our relationship was a storyline in order to hurt him, and it backfired, and now he won't even talk to me. I said, damn,
Ooh,
Breion. He said,
ooh,
I just fucked up a great thing. It's all. I'll be okay. I said,
ooh.
well, I'm here and I mean it. He said, I'll shake back. I just got to get over it. I said, I know how it is to lose a good person, but you are still human. And then he said, thank you. And then there was really nothing else from that. So my whole thing is, during what part of those text
Girl.
messages, what part of those text messages was I trying to get with him, girl? Bitch, if I was going to try to be anybody's man, bitch, I would have been trying to get with Shaky. You don't got no money, bitch. You sit up in that house with those same 4 for 20 black tees, bitch. Girl, you don't have no money, girl. So my whole thing, the only thing that I will say in front of 2,800 people is I want Breion to get on his knees and do something more outside than praying. Because I seen a 10-second clip of him giving the dope man or the weed man some head, girl, and he sucked that thing, bitch, like
Girl.
somebody was sucking up dirt from the Hoover thing. Now the motherfucker can suck some peace, bitch. That's the only thing I said after him and Shake broke up. I said I want mind me a little head, and so did this bitch
Yeah.
end up in hose box.
Okay. Yeah, hey, it's good. It's definitely good. It's definitely a
I
motherfucker.
bet.
Like no, it's definitely as advertised. I can't take that from her. It's definitely as advertised. Probably a
Well,
little
Shaky,
better. Because
Shaky, you did gag the internet when you said that you were the one that was actually fucking him.
he's a woman. What are y'all talking about? If you can't tell this girl's a woman, y'all tripping. Like, what y'all can't? How y'all don't see that? Y'all really blind. Like, I'm not even gonna do that. Like, I done already put my parents outside. If you won't believe her, go ahead believe her. And all that scammer shit, y'all love a scammer until today. Now all of a sudden y'all don't like scammers, girl. My DMs was pumping for Christmas, baby. Y'all was all, oh, what you got? What you got? How much you got? Girl, stop it. I did it on the low. Cause the girls do all that shit, but bitch, y'all wanna, bitch, when the fat screens, when the new Samsungs come out in March, y'all gonna wanna love a scammer then, huh? Girl, all that scamming shit, bitch, I ain't never, ain't a bitch on this app can say I took something from or stole something from. Ain't not one.
I don't I don't understand because thank you. Breon was over here earlier, y'all, and he's running around everywhere. But he came here, and then
You
I was gonna
ain't, bitch.
unmute him and
Fuck.
give him the floor. I'm currently giving him the floor once again to come over here, even though he had his blocked. I don't know how he did that.
But
So if y'all could go tell him,
go get him. But I'm gonna say it on your live, bitch. This is motherfucking a special tribute to you, bitch. Because girl, what I want her to do is come over here and get this work. You are sitting here, bitch, and what I need you to do, bitch, I need you to sit out of my best friend's coffin, and I need you to work, take care of your kids, bitch. You are a 30-something-year-old man, bitch, that can't even motherfucking pass off another nigga that got long motherfucking Nike socks on with flip flops, bitch. How the fuck do you get caught up catfishing, bitch, from the motherfucking ankle up to the kneecap, bitch? That's why I want you to get up on this panel. Because, Miss Thing, you are talking shit about me and my best friend, but the reality is, Breion, this man in number motherfucking 4, bitch, gave you something that you did not have. And that was consistency, bitch. That was consistency. And I knew you was going through it over Shaky, bitch. And the reason why, bitch, you dropped, bitch, Shaky is a big bag, bitch. This is a big bag. This man done got you a phone, bitch. He was putting oil up in your hair. Every time you flew into town, bitch, you had your little Popeyes, bitch. You are a dumb bitch. You are sitting around here trying to fumble bags, bitch, and now you trying to fucking have these pictures with this split screen with you and Charlie, bitch. Charlie ain't gonna motherfucking do what Shaky was doing for you, bitch. Because you is not the girl. You is not the girl. So while you sitting over there talking about my dead best friend, bitch, it's gonna always haunt you, bitch, that I have love from the grave, on top of the ground, up in the sky. You don't have no love. Don't nobody love you. You need to worry about Andre. You need to worry about being a father to your kids, bitch. That's what you need to do. You need to learn to stop sleeping standing up, bitch, and get you a proper air mattress, bitch, to lay on. Okay? You gonna talk about my dead best friend, girl, when you can't even play house, bitch, until the real owner of the house leaves, bitch. That's the only time you get on, bitch. Okay? So while you sitting over there with Brandon and them, girl, I'm gonna get you together just like she got Milan together. Every time we dice and slice you girls up spiritually, you always want to go over there with the keys, girl. Tell them to bring it to mama, bitch, and sit on a 100 million bean piano, bitch. You are
Shaky, why?
tired. You are tired.
Shaky, why? What the fuck? I know we didn't talk about this, but girl, just clarify this because the people, why they keep saying you going to jail? If I want to be very clear, and stop me if I'm wrong, is it not that there was just some records of some charge that you had before,
Okay,
and it just
so thank them for wishing that my freedom is taken for doing them nothing. So I just want to point that out for the people that's wishing that I go to prison for doing them absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. If I cursed out your favorite, I get it. Okay, cool. If you think that deserves a prison sentence, be blessed. I wish that for you because I wish you be blessed. Now, let me just explain something to you. In 2018, I was arrested for a few charges in 2018. 2018 comes and goes, yada, yada, yada. I moved to California for a couple months. I come back home and I say, you know what, let me just do a different path in life. And that's what I did. And that's how a lot of people got to know me. What happened in 2018, everybody in my city, of course, knows about. Everybody that was following me then knows about. It was brought back up in about maybe 2019 or 20 when the real BB Judy, who I was beefing with at the time, was messing with the Brett. I exposed their story. They exposed that ain't the feds trying to pick up your charges, which was happening in that, happening then. Of course, after that, it was the pandemic that hit, which the feds was just having it on the desk. By them having that paper on the desk for that long, they were running out of time to, if they had to either file the charges or it was going to run out of like the statute of limitations. The 5 years was coming up. It has 5 years of statute of limitations on bank fraud federally. So they decided to file the charges. I have not been arrested. I have not been arraigned. I have not went to court. I have not done anything under anything. This could take months or years to culminate, and for them to
is
put
it a
in their
possibility
minds.
that when it does though, you could go to jail?
There is a possibility. Of course, there's a possibility. But there's also a possibility I don't do. There's a possibility that I don't do a day. There's a possibility that I have to pay restitution. There's a possibility there's a lot of things, and there's also a
Yeah,
possibility I'd be found. There's also a possibility I don't even be found guilty at all, seeing as how the federal government got the majority of their evidence. And so what happens is like it's a lot of stuff that has to play out, but I'm glad they're playing it out, all these Beagle lawyers and everybody else. And I'm glad that they're wishing that upon me. And I'm glad that that's just it showed me a lot because it showed me a lot about who people really are. And I'm glad to see that. There were people that were actually rejoicing. Like as in the paperwork clearly says it was something from 2018. So a lot of this happened before anybody knew me. It was like, this is your karma. How is it my karma when it happened before you even knew who I was? Number one. Number two, this is what's the funny part about it. Up until that point, everybody, like as far as like, and we all have hustles. Everybody, I mean, people do what they do. Is what it is. Whatever my hustle was, it was never a situation where some one single person, no one person has ever. This was something against a corporation, and but they hate them. They hate me so much for whatever reason that they want this to be the thing that culminates in my ending. Oh, you're going down and you're going there. But that's cool. I mean, whatever. But just like there's a possibility that this might happen, there's a possibility that that's happening. No one knows at this point. My attorney doesn't know. The fucking U.S. government doesn't know. They haven't even met on this situation because I haven't even been arraigned. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like nothing has happened. Nothing has moved on it. They just had to file the bill because if they didn't file the bill in a few months, they would have lost the opportunity to file the bill. There's still a possibility. They don't even say, you know what, you're not a prosecute. They don't even want to prosecute it. There's so many things that could happen. But there's also a chance that they say, you know what, we want to give you time for this. And if you want to take it, this is what we do. If you don't want to take it, then we go to trial. So this could be something that culminates in months or years. The only thing they had to do to get more time was to file the bill of admission, which they did. That's the only thing that's happened. And so for people to think this is my karma or whatever, cool, believe that. Think that if you want. Or if you think that it's a problem for you, press the X button. But this is something that I've been candid about. It's not something that I've hid. It's something that was talked about when it happened initially. And again, it was talked about in 2019 or 2020 when that whole real BB Judy exposed it to the world. It's just new to y'all, I guess. But okay. If they want me to, if they're in their mind wants me to go to jail, then go ahead. If people really believe in me, you don't have to believe me. The paperwork is telling you this.
yeah. You guys are asking me if I don't
The
know
paperwork
exactly.
says, if you read the paperwork is telling you this. It's not believing me. Believe the paperwork. If you don't believe me, you don't have to believe me. Like believe the paperwork. You can read, can't you? The paperwork tells you this is a occurrence in 2017 that was going on between 2018, the January to January to June of 2018. I was arrested July 5th of 2018. This is what the paperwork is saying. This is the paperwork is saying. I'm not saying this. This is what the paperwork is saying.
Yeah, they said it's an old case, nothing hard, and it's a process. So I don't know where people are getting the notion that they're going to go back to jail from this scenario.
Because there is a possibility. That's a real possibility. I've said that. I've never not said it wasn't a possibility. When you asked me just now, was it a possibility? Then I said, yeah, it's a possibility.
He did say it was a possibility.
But there's also other possibilities. There's not. Just don't just. I mean, but if that's the case, no one on this app, not one single person, not Robert, not Breion, not anyone has to do a day of it. Not nobody. I do. So I don't even know what's the. But if it feels makes you feel better at night that I have this to do and you wish that for me to do, I love you so much. For the people that's praying for me and hoping that nothing happens that's of something that can't be mitigated, I appreciate you and I love you with all my heart because that showed me because I got a lot of that too. I get a lot of that too. A lot of
Can I
just
say
like,
something
you know
though? Can I say something? And fuck these comments. No shade. Not all of y'all, but to whomever made whatever. The thing I don't like about y'all got Brianna Renee. That's her trans name. Y'all got her sitting up here acting like she's this piece of trade bitch. But this bitch is a motherfucking snake. My issue with this nigga is this nigga goes wherever the fucking wind blows. He was just over there on IG with the girl that you must have had beef with and stuff like that. All of this over a breakup? All of this over a breakup, sitting over there saying one time he went in your wallet for something and he seen nothing but credit cards and this, that, and the third.
they're
My
mine
thing
though.
is,
They're mine. They're
right,
mine.
exactly.
Hold up. So this is what he's talking about. Okay, let me show y'all. Okay, I'll show you this. This is my card wallet, right? All right. So this is where I keep my cards. All right. So let's see. And I'm gonna flip up. I'm gonna just flip it over. All right. So this is my health insurance card. I want to hide all numbers. This is my
Right.
COVID card. All right. So this is what it is. So this is 3 cards, but all of them is Rodney Roussel, Rodney
Right.
Roussel, Rodney Roussel. This is my NAACP membership. How many of y'all in the NAACP? This is what he's talking about. Okay, so this is my Sip Cosmetics card. This is Rodney
Come on,
Roussel
Sis
card.
Cosmetics.
This is my Sip Cosmetics business card, right? So that's what that
LLC.
is. Okay. Yeah. So all that's Rodney Roussel. This is my NAACP. That's Rodney Roussel. All right. So this is, of course, my personal PayPal card, not PayPal, Cash App card, not Rodney Roussel. All right, so that's Rodney Roussel. All right, I'm in Navy Federal Credit Union, right? So Academy of Outdoors, Rodney Roussel. Navy Federal, I got good credit. Navy Federal, Rodney Roussel. Business Solutions, SIP Media Group, that's my company. This is my Apple card, Rodney Roussel. Come on. Rodney Roussel. So this is all Rodney Roussel. He's just don't know how to deal with people. He don't know how to deal with people's money. Rodney Roussel. This is not a single. Hold up. This is not. Okay, hold up. Let's talk about it. This is not a single Rodney Roussel. All of these cards
Are yours.
Are Rodney Sip Cosmetics. Rodney Roussel, my other business guy. I have a few business cards. Rodney Roussel. So all of these cards are Rodney Roussel. Rodney Roussel. All of these are business cards, but they're also Rodney Roussel. Hold up. Let's look at it. All these are my business. This is my business cards. He just don't know that. He never saw somebody with good credit. Rodney Roussel. They always give you, when you have cards, when you have good credit, guess what they give you? Cards. Rodney Roussel. They give you cards. Now this is my Fair credit card. Rodney Roussel. My rewards card. All right. So look, hold up. Now my AAA card, Rodney Roussel. My Best Buy card, Rodney Roussel. My Chime card, Venmo. Don't try to use my shit, fees and bitches. I'm trying to do it fast when I say Rodney Roussel. All this stuff is Rodney Roussel. So every card in my fucking wallet is Rodney Roussel. It doesn't say another bitch name, but Rodney Roussel. But these are of course, just business cards from other businesses and stuff that I keep, like people that, if I rent cars or something, they send me their business cards. But at the end of the day, all my motherfucking cards say motherfucking Rodney Joseph Roussel.
Say your name on it. Right.
So he just didn't see, he saw a lot of cards and swear to God that it's somebody else's name. All of my cards are mine. That's the fucking problem. And that's what he don't know he never had a bitch that had good credit. And that's the problem. He don't know what the fuck that means. My credit score is 7-something. So listen, another card, Rodney Roussel.
Girl, I love my Susan card too, bitch. Please, shit.
Neighbor credit cards say Rodney Roussel. My American Express card, Rodney Roussel. My motherfucking debit card, all my fucking cards say my motherfucking name. He swear to God it's for somebody else because he never had a bitch with good credit. The fuck wrong with him?
Hello?
Stop talking. Stop playing with me. So he did see a lot of cards in my bag, but they were mine. They were mine. Every card in my wallet had my name on it.
A lot of guys.
I have a business. So like, okay, so with your business, my business has been operational for 2 years, and my bank gave me a. So I have two business accounts, one at Navy and one at Neighbors. So what they did was they gave me my business debit card, my business, and a business credit card. So I built lines of credit on both my business. I have a line of
Right.
credit. My own personal credit cards are also lines. I have personal credit accounts as well. The fun. They just you know how when you get good credit, they just approve it. But see, this is the funny part about it. When I was going through the thing about it is if you go type in MC Shaky gives you credit advice, the whole process where I restored my credit and repaired my credit was done online in front of everybody. When I unboxed my Apple card, put it up on YouTube. Type in MC Shaky unbox the
Well,
Apple card.
right. Well,
I unboxed the card online.
let me explain something to y'all because when I was younger, I did a little craft, and at the end of the day, what y'all gotta understand, and y'all and a lot of rappers do this. They was really good drug dealers and shit like that, but then they turn that hustle into something legit. I'm not really surprised that he has mad credit cards. My whole thing is that don't bother me. The thing that bothers me that I don't like about bitches when they're benefiting off of the shit or they're benefiting off of the hustle, they ain't got nothing to say. I want to understand why this bitch made nigga is going around trying to get clout and sitting on no beans talking about somebody that he fumbled the bag. He fumbled the situation with Shaky. And like Shaky said, the reason why he fumbled the bag is because he wasn't getting attention. Girl, that's stupid.
That's
Girl.
stupid.
So we had a
He
phone
was
conversation. Y'all don't know
he
this.
wasn't you and him.
We had not me and Shaky, but
Oh yeah.
sorry, no, me and Shaky had a chat. But there's text messages between me and Breion as well.
Okay.
I'm about to send them and show them. But the conversation was more about and me and Shaky had a conversation, but it was just more about
Right.
you know him basically not getting attention as well. Basically why him and Shaky were going at Shaky on the phone. Shaky had a conversation and
The,
this was
the
around
funny
the
part about it is, but before I wanted to say that, but let me clear both Stone and Robert. I actually knew that they both talked to him, but not even through him. They told me. He didn't even tell me that you talked to them.
Yes.
Robert, the first time I got mad with him and cut his phone off, Robert was like, "Girl, why you cut the boy's phone off?" I'm like, "Girl, what did you talk about?" And that's how I knew. And Robert told me herself, and she was like, "Listen, this is why this is what's going on." She told me, and so even when Stone talked to him, I knew that from the time I interviewed Stone.
Yeah,
And
girl, what am I,
so
dumb?
it's not like they. It's not like they. Now I don't know what they said. I didn't care either, but they did both at their own tell me that they had talked to him or
Ooh, not a
whatever.
camera.
What you did by accident, girl?
It's okay. What's going on?
What's going on, girl?
Hey,
What's in the pot?
as you tell me, they're best friends.
You say what, Scap? I mean,
I said
Stone?
that. I said that.
Oh,
I said they're best friends, child. All I'm saying is, I want her. I
Hold on,
want
let
her
me
to
see if I
come
can get
over here. Somebody go get her, cause she could
I'm
come
gonna
over
mute. I'm
here.
gonna mute. I'm gonna mute myself, y'all. Go ahead. I hear you.
Uh, all right.
I wish I
I
would have
just
kept
want
my
her to come over
messages when
here.
she was in my DM trying to eat this meat.
oh,
what?
yeah,
Yeah,
Miss Lowe.
I wish I would have kept my messages. I just didn't
Miss
think she
God.
was
What?
relevant
Hold
enough.
up.
Oh,
What? When did you
Yes.
talk to him? And
girl,
it was
right when she was working Rev D out. She had jumped in my DM. Normally I don't go through the little secret messages and shit. I was just bored. And I go through there, and the bitch telling me about all the shit. She admired me. She really liked me. She really want to fuck me. Who this, who that. But then, you know what I'm saying? I had seen her eyes and the rings, and I'm like, girl, that looked too familiar to me. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't expecting for Shaky to go to the shelter and make that his arterial, you know, his final stop.
The shade, girl.
But
The
he
shade.
got that bitch from the soup kitchen, and she been feeling it ever since. But I'm gonna go back on mute. Go ahead.
hold on, let me see if I can get
She got old eyes, so I calls her Olivia. Bitch.
this the color for us.
And you know what the funny thing is, Shaky? I really was rooting for him because I was like, I could just tell the way he was going off and how you was keeping it copacetic. I said, bitch, something's off. And then the reason why I went off on him over the vacation with Zeus was because, bro, what you talking about my little beans and I was talking about you. Robert said you need a therapist. And the thing is, Shaky, he loves getting online playing with mental health. sitting up there putting on all this rain music, talking about he done popped 22 allergy pills. That shit is not funny and that shit is not cute.
See, people feel sympathetic. He doesn't. So his thing is about the money part. He does that to garner people's sympathy so they can send him stuff. That's what he does that for. I'm not saying he. I don't know if he's like. I don't know if he's the S word, or not. But it's hard to be like.
He has, and Beagle has clipped him. There have been lives that we've been in it, and Beagle has clipped him because he said stupid shit like that. And I would text him and be like, Breion, are you okay?
Yeah, but I think a lot of times he does this just to get the reaction. Like I think he's not so listen, let's say for instance that what he's saying is actually accurate and that this was a storyline. Then why are you showing your feelings about it? That's the question. Like
What
you won.
We don't mind if any keys are over here.
Leather's a scary punk ass bitch, and so is Brandon. So they just get scared. They're below.
No, Robert, can you not talk about Evan Brandon while I'm on the panel? Like, just because I am a huge agency. I am their friend.
Shaky, did you know that she sucked dick and saved lives?
That talks about somebody else's cancer will never get respect from me. Ever. That's fine. Fuck that bitch.
Fuck Ebony, fuck Kit Kat, fuck Michael Jackson.
I know you're not talking about
and that and I ain't gonna say nothing bad about her, Shaky, because you hear, but that bobble-headed bitch try to insinuate that I have HIV because all she do is eat Sonic, bitch, and send Josh to go get Sonic Ice, bitch, and smoke Newports, bitch. So my whole thing is, girl, I ain't gonna say nothing about her, girl, but because she ain't been talking about me, but she talk bad about a lot of people.
Scary
bitch. I get that. Okay. And I get that. But look, okay, so they don't talk about y'all when I'm on the panel. And so it kind of like it's just it's just a respect thing because I when I'm over there and they want to go in there a little or they have the issue with y'all, just I was like, look, I'm cool with Robert, I'm cool with Stone. I like I
ain't got nothing to scary punk bitches. But look, let me. Hey, buddy, how you feeling? I'm feeling okay. Thanks for asking. Take time. I said, have a bit of therapy. Sure. I said I used to go as well. Be careful with Bigo. It can be a pitiful place with pitiful people. I tried calling you. It said your shit ain't taking calls. He turned it off this morning. I said, damn, you have IG? Yes, Breion Top Tier. Can you video call me on there? I can do audio if that's cool. This is me being helpful. This is when you were first going through everything. Hey, what's up? That I need some advice and it's very important. I said, about? He said, everything that's going on. I said, I have no clue what's going on because I really didn't. And then he said, Shaky and I aren't together, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, but I hate him and everything he stands for. And then I sent him a message, and I said, respectfully, my brother, you guys have been through this more than once, and I'm not going to keep going back and forth and giving you this because at this point, it's either storyline or you have issues beyond me. So I was like, and plus, I told him I also know Shaky. I know Shaky more than I know you, so I'm going to take Shaky up with anything and stand beside him. But I have no disrespect for you, but I'm going to stick with Shaky. This is when everything happened when Shaky was on the panel. I said, come into the queue. Said, respectfully, not in your room. My parents telling me what's happening. I said, come in, please. You will be allowed to show messages. And you have the floor. They said, and then he said he's doing damage control to protect his brain. I said, yes, come and clear this up. He said, I sent you the screen recording. He showed the same messages with the original. Yeah, I said, come in, please. And that's when he showed the...
Do you have the video where the girl came to my live and said do you have the video where the girl came to my live and said she'd do his photoshopping?
No, when what?
There's a girl, she came to my live and said she photoshopped for him.
He photoshopped what?
A lot, evidently. I don't know. She didn't specifically say what it was, but even when he showed the messages the other night, a lot of it was deleted. And a lot messages like people were in the comments like, "Wait, why this not here? Why not that?" And guess what? He said that he blocked them and kicked them, and they said that.
Is it on YouTube? Someone send me the link because I'm going to look at it right now. They said Joe.
Yeah. It's a girl. She came to my live and she was like, we were explaining stuff, and she was just like, she photoshopped for him. She said that. She was I was on the phone with her. And she's on IG too, but she was in his family. I don't know if she's still in there.
Jolie night. Hold up. It's on YouTube, you said, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be on YouTube.
What's the video called? Does anybody know?
No, hold on. Let me look for it myself and see if I can find it. I'm looking for it. Let me see. It's me sitting down in the chair. I was sitting down in the chair. I have her on the phone. I think I have a robe on. I'm looking for the video. I can't find it.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
Not they got us up on YouTube already talking about MC Shaky calls police on Breion for making terroristic threats and wants restraining order. I mean, he did a restraining order. Yeah.
I have one. He's actually saying he wants me dead in the video.
But honestly, Shaky, I feel like you're being really good because I think shit like that is cute, but she loves Bigo so much. That is actually a part of the public and safety shit for Bigo. That type of shit that he's doing, he could get clipped right off the app for that. He crazy.
Y'all love to say.
No, bitch, I don't Photoshop. These messages I showed, I don't got time.
That's not Photoshop. That's obviously that's iPhone, what y'all showing. That's in the iPhone, y'all showing. That's not. Okay, here it is. Well, so the video is titled "Shaky Argues with Ex-Boyfriend Baby Mama," but that's not his baby mama. That's the girl that Photoshop for. So that's the video. So if you type it in, it's gonna say "Shaky Argues with Ex-Boyfriend."
Or no?
Huh?
Can you show it or do I?
Any of us can. I know you can. You have to. I think you have to.
Shaky argue with.
No, Robert, you could do it on here. You could do it on a panel. No, you go down to the lines and you go on YouTube. Yes, you do. Yes, you can. That's how I do it. Yep. I just have to get Robert's on his cell phone. He's on his cell phone.
No, I can do the screen thing. I just have to.
Breion is not half my age. Okay, he's 30. He's make 36 next month. What are you talking about? He's not half my age.
What's the video titled, Shaky?
Shape is Shaky argues with ex-boyfriend Breion baby mama. It's on Network Viva promo house page.
And then the girls always want to talk about HIV, girl. Like, girl, nobody got no damn HIV, bitch. Like, girl, that ain't nothing to be. That's it.
Where's the girl Jolie come up with the screen so I can fast forward?
Add Brandon and Shaky are cool. This don't got nothing to do with them. We talking about Breion. He's hopping from panel to panel, girl. He's the Spice Girls. This is his comeback.
I know, we're giving him some life since he's talking about it.
I don't know why he won't come over here, bitch.
He didn't and he left.
You know me, Shaky, and you go tag the fuck out of him.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. I
wasn't.
Everything's lovely, sister.
Yes, okay. True. So listen. Have HIV. It's true.
So you came in my DMs because you said I told you pick a side and started blocking people, right?
We got to mute ourselves.
What part of y'all did the Lola girl come up? Whatever.
For years, I used to comment on like, yo, you blocked us on Bigo, like we had nothing to do with that. Then I started doing a lot of drama about like saying that people had to pick a side, like we gonna mess with you or Breion. I did my other 30 started coming back.
Did I tell you that?
No, I think they told me this morning that you read the whole panel. You read the whole family.
Oh yes, I read the whole family, and I sure did. And I'll do it again if I have to. But the problem I'm having is this. Okay, there were people in my family and your family going back and being messy. Lip Baby also going back and Lip Baby, but it's all my fault, right? Just because I'm the loudest voice in the room, or what?
Click the video, and then on the bottom right, you'll see it.
On my behalf of like the messages, the blockiness, and then pick a side stuff. Like,
okay, you hear?
I didn't even know that Breion.
What part does the Jolie girl come up?
I just started watching Breion on my own. It was never like no pick side anything. I only been on Ego since like November.
But you've been watching me for the longest.
Yeah, for a long time, years. Like not even on Vigo. Like so I keep saying they're shocked. Like it's something like it's out of your character, but
listen.
I don't know. Maybe we don't know you.
Okay. Yeah, maybe not. So listen, if you've been watching me a while, I'm pretty much the same all day, every day. Okay? So look.
Yeah.
Check this out. Right?
What did you say?
I'm trying to break this down to you the best way I could.
Okay.
When you come into my DMs, talk about I'm a predator because me as a 38-year-old mess with a 21-year-old, which is a 17-year age difference, when the person that you're jeffing for, Breion, was a 36-year-old messing with somebody who had just turned 18, which is an 18-year-old difference, and also the person was younger. It just kind of like weird to me. Like, do you even know that? And I guess you didn't know that.
Maybe both of y'all wrong. I didn't know nothing about it.
Oh, okay. But I'm just wronger because I'm shaky. Though.
No, I didn't know nothing about that.
Okay.
I just see people been saying that she's messing with the young boy, and then like today
he's 21. He's a man.
I seen that they were saying that she was trying to say something about his car or something like that.
But that's something else. But so you're defending them on the internet by trolling me. That's gonna make me say, "Oh Lord, she posted a picture about me."
You came for us, you blocked us, and you started talking about us, like.
Okay. Yeah,
you think they said that you have I can have you Photoshop shit too. Like I'm not worried about that. I'm not scared about that. I control like all that. I try not to do that.
Photoshop what? Oh, so are you the person doing Breion's flyers and photoshopping and stuff?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, gosh. Because I knew he didn't do it himself. Oh, you doing it?
I know how to do that shit.
Oh, you know how to do that for a living? Gotcha. Because I was looking for the person that was putting all this shit together. I didn't think it was. I knew it wasn't him though. Okay, so it was you. Gotcha. All right, gotcha. All right.
I'm at clubs in Miami, so I do like a lot of club flyers, like logos, a lot of graphic stuff. So. Okay.
All right. So it's starting to make sense to me now because I was like, because the only thing that didn't make sense to me is like, how the fuck he's doing all this nasty old Photoshopping and stuff? And I'm like, because I don't think he don't got no computer or nothing. And I was like,
I do stuff for a lot of people on the app. I can do stuff fast. I do stuff quick. Like last minute flyers, do things.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. All right, so look, check this out. So listen, the best thing I could do when I saw that the Sip Nation and the priesthood was having issues was to stop y'all from coming over there. Because if y'all come over there, it was gonna probably kick y'all. That's what was happening. Y'all was having words back and forth, maybe not necessarily you, but
yeah, not me. I'm not like that.
But the rest of them. But let me see why you inserted yourself.
How y'all go back to regular mode?
Okay, so just press the power button on the YouTube thing. Okay, so listen. At that time,
on the screen.
Yeah.
On the YouTube part. On the screen.
So this was uploaded on December 21st of 2021. At the time, the only thing that was shown was there was nothing shown. There was no flyers and nothing shown. Was the only thing was shown which was on Robert panel. That's the only thing that was shown. That's the only thing that was Photoshopped. So is what I'm saying. This is who she admitted to Photoshopping this. This is what she admitted to Photoshopping, and that now coincides with Stone's receipts about him admitting about the tenets of what's a story now. That immediately. Would you ask if she was the one that the flyer? Okay, yeah. There was the flyer. The flyer with the show. That's the only flyer.
Yeah, you need to.
She did admit the Photoshop. I specifically said you're the one who Photoshopping. I said, you're the one who doing the flyer and Photoshopping. Because who's putting this together? Okay, but believe what y'all want at this part. But that also coincides, and that actually almost proves Stone's. But listen, this is the next thing about it. Even if. So listen. Let's say this. Let's say she didn't Photoshop. Let's say it was a big storyline. Did anybody ask why he's in his feelings? Nobody asked that question? If you got the money, you got to see, you met Shekinah and Tiny, all these people. You'd have been in Atlanta, you'd have been to Houston, you'd have been to all these places. You'd have flew out in all these places. You'd have got flew out everywhere you went and flew from Atlanta and Memphis. You got to flew out all these different places. And you done ate good. You done got some. You finally got your pair of shoes. You done got your nice haircut finally. You done got your stuff. You done leveled your whole life up. You done did everything, and anytime you ever needed something, I gave you. And you done got this thing called clout. If you got all that, why are you butthurt today? What is wrong with you now? What is the problem? Why is this so hurtful to you today? He's not young. He's 30. Oh my God, he's born. Listen,
He is
this man's
30-something years old, child.
He's born in 1985. He's about to make 37 or 36.
Bitch, he older than me.
He older than me, old bitch.
Serving, come on, y'all. Come on, stop rapping, Beagle Keys. Come on. You just feel like it's just one of them days for you. You just feel like trolling. And I'm 60. Yep, and I'm 60. Now what? Okay, what? So my thing is, what is the like? Do y'all ever, nobody asked him like, what's the problem here? What's wrong with you? Why is this so?
I know what the problem is. I have the message of him saying that it was all he lied to her. Shaky, bitch, he told. When I found out, I messaged Robert. I said, bitch, I told you that it wasn't someone told me there was real feelings involved. But because of y'all demons down in them comments and y'all fucking trolls, bitch, y'all done help Miss Thing fumble her bag and fumble her man.
I'm not in my 40s. I make 40 this year. I make 40 this year.
I just don't understand because the top tiers came over here and they're fine. They're allowed to. But we are literally showing you the messages of your founder, of your favorite broadcast. I'd just be a little confused because y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe. But we legitimately put a fucking red goddamn ball in front of you and say, this is red. And you'll still be like, that's a purple triangle. Like it just I don't get it. What exactly is missing here? I mean, Shaky hasn't talked about this man for days. Stone and him are getting into it because he's, acting a mess, and Stone said his comment that's current, and I understand that. But I'm just a little confused, y'all, because we're showing y'all the messages. These are messages that we're having. I don't get it.
Let me be very.
It is stalking at this point.
And let me be very clear, because y'all love to troll, but y'all don't love to read and listen. I'm not trying to be funny. There's a lot of fine niggas on Bigo, and this nigga's not one of them. Okay? Bitch, I know what real trade looked. I know what real trade looked like, and the trade I fuck with, that head would have been thrown up in some fish bones or some corn rolls, bitch. Okay? So my whole thing is, y'all think being good to somebody is me wanting to. I was really happy when Shaky and Breion did the interview with Zues, and I was like, yes, bitch. And exactly what happened. Y'all bitches got to him. Y'all didn't get to Shaky, because Shaky been around the block, and he know how the comments and the trolls do. This is a new world to Breion. And even Llama was like, this nigga be in everybody who is somebody's inbox. Everybody. And no tea, no shade. I wouldn't be surprised if he would have tried to get with Zeus. But he knew that Zeus was very loyal to whatever him and Shaky got. And that's just that. I don't got no beef with him, but the reality of it is you're throwing me shade because Zeus said you need therapy. Do you know one day we was all literally just chilling and they said, girl, Breion going off on Shaky. For what? What just happened? Breion is going off on Shaky, calling him a pedophile, saying he don't own no house, he own a small apartment. And I text Shaky, and Shaky said, who is that? I don't know who that is that you speak of.
I'm just confused because currently showing messages of him saying
Rakente said
he's currently showing messages of him where he's calling Shaky Bay and all these other things. But in the message Stone just read, what did he say in that big paragraph that you just read? This is what I'm telling y'all. Like, it's y'all not y'all, but like y'all go ahead. Y'all got it.
He said, hold on. He said, let me get the screenshots. Okay, where's the last one? He said, I lied on Shaky and said our relationship was a storyline in order to hurt him, and it backfired, and now he won't even talk to me. I said, damn, Breion. He said, I just fucked up a great thing. It's all, I'll be okay. I said, well, I'm here and I mean it. He said, I'll shake back. I just got to get over it. But y'all gonna tell me this is a motherfucking storyline? Bitch, get the fuck. Y'all, girl, y'all think everything's storyline, bitch. That's why when Robert said, Shaky, did you ever love Breion? Shaky was like, I would rather not answer that question. Bitch, I was watching that damn interview when Shaky was talking.
Shaky's over it. I mean, I think and Shaky are both over it, if y'all want to be honest. Shaky's moved on, and I definitely don't care.
Girl, I'm about to throw her out in the snow, bitch, Miss Thing. Cause
Shaky, do you miss that that raccoon?
No, no. It's just no, after any of this, how
Get
could
a
any?
restraining order on him.
I
I
am. I
agree.
already called the police. I've already called the police. I'm just
I
waiting on them
I
to come
honestly
and take
didn't
the
know
ball.
that he was that old, but he do look old. He do look old and busted up.
He's born in '85.
Why is he
It's
saying?
just
Why
a
is he
fact.
saying now that you're threatening him, Shake?
but he said I was
I,
threatening him too.
listen, check this out. I'll let you hear
He
the
leaked your
shit.
phone number on Instagram.
Just now?
Yeah.
Why? What is wrong? What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
That's crazy.
What is wrong with him?
Yeah, but y'all know that Shaky was a scammer. He's gonna change his number like that.
I,
Yeah.
She already got
That's
one
not.
on standby.
no, so listen,
We've
no,
been
but
had
if
these
he's
numbers
but
for
listen, I
years.
have a
We not finna
no,
change
I have
our
a phone
numbers
that
because y'all
He
that
leaked
scammers.
my
everybody
number?
has.
You say he leaked my
No, Stone.
number?
Oh, Stone.
All right.
Oh shit. Oh wow.
Well, y'all said he leaked my number. Well, what I would
This
like
man
y'all
is
to do is
crazy.
I would like y'all to send me the screen. Matter of fact, I'll get my own screenshots
He
because
said,
one
"Cut the
The
thing that
phone
phone,
off.
I do. Hold
Cut
up,
the
hold
the
up,
phone off."
phone has
Shaky.
no.
Hold
The
up,
phone
Shaky.
is
I am
the
Mother
phone is no. The
Karen.
phone is
Hold
cut
up.
off. He's texting y'all on iCloud.
No,
How are
that's
you
fine. But
talking to you
Shaky, I
in a
need to
big
be in a
phone call?
big box real quick because you girls think that he is Karen, bitch. My name is Genevieve, and I'm going to send every recording into Bigo, bitch, and I'm going to get now. See, I wasn't trying to take his bag. But see, you're not going to get exposed. You're not going to give out my number, bitch, and don't think I'm going to do something about it. So now what I'm going to do, I too am going to get a police report. I too am going to call the Tennessee, wherever the fuck I need to call to, girl, and I'm going to gag him. Because see, this is the type of game I don't play with this young, well, he ain't young. I'm not playing these games with you, Breion. So now you want to leak my number? Girl, all it's going to take for me to change it. But I will be emailing Bigo as my greens is cooking. You can take me out the big box. I'll be back.
Oh, that's Shaky. That's fine. He's doing too much. Like,
How do they make a lottery in a fucking panel? That's weird as fuck.
oh, how did they make a lottery? Huh? 8 7.
But you can report that to IG. IG would take that down. I'm gonna go report it. Well, no, I think I blocked on his page. I'm gonna go report it with my verified page. There we go. Let me see something. I'll do that for you. Let me see if he doesn't. I'll help you out with that. You're gonna take
You
it
got
down.
all the
Oh,
views
so
right now.
20, you
But
gotta
once
you
this,
gotta turn the lottery off.
once this live is over, I'm going to destroy him.
20, you gotta turn the lottery off from your solo live.
Oh, he did put your message up. He did.
Yep, I
He
got
ain't
mine.
lying. They still.
Oh, yeah,
They
that's
did.
Miss
your
Pooh, Miss
stone.
Pooh. If I don't
That's
know Bigo, bitch, you a flop. And you broke, bitch.
that's your number, Stone.
Yep.
People are texting me now. Down. Yep.
The fuck wrong with that hole?
I got you. I can report it to people. Just
I
not big.
really don't want to go there.
Well, I've had that. Girls have done well. At this point, I
So
just put my name in the. I'll be like, this is my. I get 27 calls for half a day, and then the next day everybody stops calling. I'm like, okay, y'all finished playing on my phone.
Mr. Pooh, your
wow.
face look like somebody wrinkle ass nutsack, bitch.
Yeah, Shaky, get the straight order and just keep pumping because that man, he sounds nuts at this point. Like,
I'm about to send. You know what, Stone? I don't like that. I apologize. So what I'm about to do, I'm gonna send because I have recorded to him saying that he's going to do like literally like do me something like for real.
Can
So
you
I'm
send me
gonna send it.
those? Can you send me
I
those so
certainly,
I could tell the top tiers that I'm the one that did it? I'm going to email
certainly.
Bigo right now.
Yo, Robert done
you
brought
girls,
some fucking
I gotta
Asians
change
over
my
here.
phone.
What's going on
I
now?
gotta change my phone number, girl.
He done brought
you
North
girls be
I
digging
gotta change
he
my phone
he done
number.
brought North Korea over here.
holes. I'm telling y'all be digging your own holes.
Hey, darky.
And before y'all say it was me, bitch, my hands are right here. I don't have to do it.
That's some late ass shit. Didn't Tay get in trouble for playing with somebody on Instagram?
No, he got
Y'all
in
gotta
trouble for
stop
trying to play.
playing with people.
He got in
Oh,
trouble for trying to play.
I am about to go the fuck in. I gotta get down.
Do your shit.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Mr. Pooh, bitch, you look like a fucking German Shepherd, bitch. You have no confidence.
Don't that look like
You live in
Gucci?
your dog years, bitch.
Don't that look like Gucci?
That look like your motherfucking mama. Before that bitch got
Just
into that chemo, ho.
fat,
That's
a
probably
fat
your long
dyke, bitch.
lost daddy. That's probably what
A
your
fat
brother look like, a fat bald head dyke,
you look
bitch.
like, bitch. You a fat bitch.
You nasty ass mutt. Who is that? Who is
Bitch,
that?
that
King David?
like y'all looking like Queen Latifah and set it off.
I could never, Robert.
Oh my
I could
God.
never, girl.
That's
You
not
moving to
who
a new
Jewel
house,
is. You're
and you
not
still
dating.
got a dirty ass living situation. Nasty bitch. You
He
like
went to the
clutter.
police. He went to the police too on me. Ooh, somebody on live is talking about Hearthstone
Oh.
$70, and then blocked me. Another scary ass bitch. Okay.
Girl, the way
Just
she
trying to
was
see
on
you. I
her
don't.
dick, sucking that weed man dick, she knew rent was
What
due.
happened?
She
No,
came
I was just
one
telling. If
job and
Stone
one
is put
job
up in
on.
here, I just sent it to him. I'm trying to figure out how I
Mr.
sent it to
Poole,
Beagle or what I
how about
do
I slap you with
to
my
show
balls,
Beagle like
bitch?
this stuff.
It's
Like I
that's too
want.
much. I can't. And what y'all
You
have
look
to
like an old ass pimp.
and what I have to
You like
understand
a
too is
fucking
go
trick.
to other platforms and you leak people's number and it's associated with Bigo, and because it's happening on Bigo, Bigo can take action towards that too. So even though he might have did it on IG and showed his information, that's still doxing. So that's something that you can still show and tell Bigo as well, especially since they're calling him while he's on Bigo. So absolutely, yeah, that's not okay. That's doxing.